We're live.
There we go. I hit end stream. Hello, everybody. Hey, Kim.
Hello out there. Hey, Tammy. We just ended a big month.
We did. What a month. And Kim, I just want to say a big, huge congratulations to you. So I just determined that your team had a 20% increase in sales over the month prior.
Mm,
That's huge. I mean, we have always said that if you can have double digit growth, 10%,
mhm.
you are flying. So 20% is really, really big. And not only that, so many people to recognize and congratulate. I mean, do you think we can rhyme them off without forgetting anybody? Because there was quite a few people.
I think I might be able to. You want
Okay,
to do
so
yours?
new team leaders.
Okay. New team leaders. We had Terry Burks, who promoted us to
Congratulations.
Wisconsin. Awesome. Team leader is our core rank. And also, she might make bronze too with that. So
She
we
did. She did.
did. Okay. So we were checking on that. Okay. Awesome.
That comes with
So,
a really nice big bonus too.
yes. Yeah, so she got that. And then, but Lynn Chamberlain, she
Yeah,
she did this the silver team leader, which that is truly our core. So she got a pretty nice chain.
yeah,
Should I hear
nice thing. Yeah, and I mean, Lynn is such a great example of someone coming in and just grabbing hold of the bonuses that we have in place for brand new people and getting every single one of them.
that? Mhm.
So amazing. I'm so
I
happy.
know.
I can't wait for payday for her.
And I love how she started out, using the product, and she was on the GLPs, and then she enhanced it because she was at a plateau, as we've heard her story, for a couple months at a pretty high level of that, for 2.5 months. And then this escalated, she almost doubled. And she went 13 months losing like 60 pounds. And then in 5 months, it was like 44,
Yeah,
something of that nature. So yeah, really helped her. And then she's going to make all this money to pay for her products.
I know. And then some.
Yeah. And how about you, team leaders?
Team leaders, Marlena Vitsa,
Okay.
she promoted to team leader. Dave Smithley promoted to team leader, which then in turn helped Mandy Smithley become a senior team leader in her very first month. So she's somebody that's going to have a really nice paycheck because there was a bonus for becoming a brand new silver team leader, which she did. There was another bonus for becoming a silver senior team leader, which she did. I mean,
Telling
it's
she got 5 of the elevator orders. She got that bonus.
oh, right.
She
Oh
got
my
the
God.
first
So
time team leaders. You already say that one. She got a ton. She got a whole plethora of
I
bonus.
know. And she's so funny because she's like, I don't understand where all this money is coming, but I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing.
You're not going to know it all. They give away so much, you really can't keep up when you're new. Heck,
Yeah,
I can't keep up half the time. But
exactly.
yeah. So
Yeah.
who else did you have? You had somebody else, didn't you? Was it
Yes. Well, there was Lynn, there was Terry, there was Marlena, and there was one more.
I know
Oh,
there
this
was
is why we should be prepared because I don't want to let anybody down. There was four.
we're raw. We're raw and unfiltered. So we'll remember. But we also had, though, we'll go to the other side in a minute, but then senior, so we had senior Mandy, um,
Oh, director one.
Director one. Is she watching? I wonder. Tracy Johnson. I know a lot of you certainly, we have all mutual friends that many of you probably know who Tracy is. Tracy, I can't wait to see you on Friday. I cannot wait to hug you, squeeze you, that little body of yours now, and congratulate you in person. This is a big deal. This is her hometown in Baltimore. If any of you out there watching and you're from that area, we've got a free ticket for you. You should
Yeah,
join us.
yeah.
Okay. Because Tracy's hosting.
Yeah, exactly. So, Nueva is doing a conference in Baltimore, another conference in Winnipeg this month, and I know you and some of your team are off to Baltimore. I'm so jealous. I cannot. I'm gonna have FOMO watching you guys all there with all the fun. 2 new products are launching there. That's going to be so exciting. You're probably going to be able to get your. I hope you're going to be able to if you get your hands on those new products, will you please just try them and then like report immediately?
Yes, yes, definitely, because I know one of them they told us in Orlando, but we're
Yeah.
gonna be able to get our hands on it.
Yeah. And that's going to be something for people like to really help with their gut.
Yeah, and for all of you that have the gut issues, that I know I'm always struggling with that. If I have any issues, it tends to go there. So, and it's what, a prebiotic, biotic, and postbiotic, right?
Exactly.
In a little
Exactly.
packet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah,
Strawberry flavor too. So that's really
yeah.
amazing. So, okay, yeah. So, congratulations, Tracy Johnson, for promoting to Director One,
Yeah.
Platinum One. Like, wow, that's 12K in volume. So incredible. I mean, that is just
She hustled. She worked so hard. And she worked all month, and bravo, Tracy. She's driving all around, she's going everywhere, doing her thing. And then we on the seller side, because we do have the two sides of our comp plan, which is really I had never heard of anything quite like the way we do it here. So you make choices. Like you can earn money if you don't want a team. You just want to share your links. You love the products and tell your friends and be customers. That's great. We people don't, do we not have people here making six figures? Just
just on the selling side, because it's kind of like a hybrid system, right? Like,
Mhm.
I think that every business out there right now has some sort of affiliate link. But the sad thing with affiliate links, like most of those affiliate links, you're making like 5%, maybe 6%, where we offer the opportunity for people who are affiliates with us to make up to 40%. And yeah, there's people selling 10, 20, $30,000 a month, and they're making 40% of that. I mean,
versus five. If you're
yeah,
it's crazy.
exactly.
Yeah,
Ex
some people want to do that. You and I are doing both. But
yeah.
then some people, they really just like the team building. So you can absolutely choose. So we have some people that made for the first time, brand new people. Yeah, I can remember mine. Bronze, Annette, Carey. Congratulations to you. Well, now Terry too. Terry Burks, right? She made
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah,
We said Lynn made silver. And then we had, let's see, we didn't have any gold, but we had platinum. Christine Drake did it for the first time. So that
yeah,
was such a big deal. And platinum won Tracy Johnson. So
yeah,
what an amazing team.
yeah, I mean, you guys are just on fire and you can see the momentum happening. And I love that anybody that comes on board can decide, do I want to walk? Do I want to jog? Or do I want to run? And you can go as quickly as you want. I mean, I came in here and I wanted to run. I wanted to go to the top immediately because there's this amazing part of our compensation program. I mean, it's big, and I know you and your team are going for it right now. And that is our founders elite pool, which when you and your team generate a certain amount of sales, it's a lot, it's a big goal, but it has a big payoff. And that is shares in the company for life. And they pay out every quarter based on, the commissions that are paid. And, we're looking for those people that are serious, that, yeah, we can help anybody that comes in the month of June make any, 500, 1,000. And what is it that, isn't it like everybody that goes bankrupt is just $500 a month away?
Probably can't. It's 300 for us. That's the stat. If you just
Oh,
find
okay.
300 more, most people wouldn't need to. It's just that little bit to bridge that
Yeah.
gap.
Yeah. And I'm always thinking like, well, when I started in this industry 30 years ago, I just needed to pay an overdue electric bill, you know? And I mean, things have obviously changed for me, but I need to remember that there's so many people out there that were like us that just wanted to make a few $100 to make ends meet. And but there also, of course, are these big audacious goals that people like you and I want to go for. And we're looking for anybody from the few $100s a month to the big hairy audacious goals. And it would be really good. Actually, you know what? There's a secret number that we're kind of looking for this month. We're looking for 10 people. So if you're watching and you hear the number 10, we're looking to partner with 10 new people in the month of June that want to make a few $100, a few thousand, tens of thousands, whatever you want to make. Doesn't matter, but 10 is the secret number. So if you're watching right now and you put 10 in the comments below, or you're one of those 10, we will have a special offer for you. So make sure that you drop 10 in the comments below. And what else we want to? Oh, I
Oh, I
didn't.
wanted to say, while you were talking, I was thinking of people that are sitting there saying, I can really make money from my phone. Because when you go to take a part-time job, what are you going to do, Tammy? You need extra money. Where are you going to go? Tell me in Thunder Bay where you're going to apply for a job. Let's just play with me.
I would say Tim Hortons is always hiring.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
how much you're going to make there an hour?
Well, minimum wage in Canada is probably a lot higher in Canada than it is there, but I would say I think it's $16 or $17 an hour.
Okay. Yeah, it might be 15 here, something of
Yeah.
that nature. So, are you going to get to choose your hours? Do you imagine?
Never.
It's amazing, you guys. And now I know from the working world, even a job like that, a part-time thing, because my mother says, oh, go work in a little boutique and you pick you don't pick, you don't get to do that. No. So if you need that extra money, I want to know from you guys, anybody watching, can you just make more at your job? Can
Yeah.
you? Can you go in tomorrow and say, I need more? I was on salary at my jobs. I didn't get any more. So it didn't matter what I did. They're not, unless you get a raise and there's not much there. So where do you go when you need more money? What do you do? Because
Yeah.
this is it's just an opportunity for you. And we started, both of us were in our 20s. I was 29 when I started. How old
Yeah.
were you?
I was 22.
22. So yeah, you were really, I think how smart we were to be in our 20s and do something like this. We were so freaking smart and we didn't even know we were smart.
I know.
My mother said to me, you're doing what? She really did. She said, Kimmy, you have a real job. Why would you do something like that? You know,
Yeah.
and some of these the times haven't changed. Some people still have a kind of a thing, you know, and I dove in, I didn't look back. I didn't want that corporate life. I didn't want somebody telling me what to do and when I could do it and the whole thing. And yeah, so you and I, we both went for the top. I was there probably, well, it took me about 3-ish years because the work hindered me. How long did it take you?
Oh my gosh, I was so behind the 8 ball. I started there with the intention of just making a few $100, pay the hydro bill, get some free product, be done with it.
Mhm.
But I ended up making more money than I had ever made in a month in my life in my first month. And I was like, well, I'll just do this till the money runs out. Cause everybody was telling me that's a fad. That's not going to last, just like people tell me health and wellness is, not everything. Meanwhile, it's a trillions of dollar industry. But, and then I thought, well, I'll just do it. And then, I was a university student because I was a single parent. So I needed to get a real job to avoid the stigma of being a single mom, with part-time jobs and whatever. I was going to go to school. I was going to get a real job, a government job with a pension. That's the
Yeah.
that's what all of the people in my life that cared about me wanted for me too, get that job, a government job, get the pension, get the benefits. And so, when I graduated from university, of course, I was still in this industry and I went to get a real job. And the starting wage, granted, I've got a few years behind me. The starting wage in my field in that government job was 28,000. High stress, everybody burnt out in that field. And I was already making that part-time, going out a few nights a week in this industry. And I was like, well, this is when I started to clue in that, wait a minute, maybe this could be a real job. And what I did, I went to my very first conference. And then I was like, wait a minute, people are making 6-figure incomes in this. I remember calling my husband from that conference going, like, you're not even going to believe it. Number one, we're going on a free trip because, our companies offer free trips. In fact, I launched a free trip to our team, just our team tonight, which is really exciting. So, and he was just like, oh, that's nice, not really believing. But I was like determined. I was like, if I can stay home with my kids and figure out how to make the same or more money than I would working full time in a high stress environment, 40 hours a week. I'll give up the benefits. I'll give up the pension, because what if I could make more, stay home and just put money aside? Like, to me, that was better. Again, same like you. My parents were like, "What? You just went to university? You just spent tens of thousands of dollars on university. You have the opportunity to get a government job and you're choosing this over that?" And I was on my paddleboard this morning and I was thinking about my life and how fortunate and blessed I am to be able to get up in the morning, grab my Nueva coffee, take it out on the paddleboard and drink it on the lake, listening to the birds, listening to the nature in just this peaceful quiet. And just that freedom is so like something I so appreciate. And I was looking and I was paddling around the lake and I was thinking how awesome it would be to have like little micro cabins, because I love running retreats for my sales team, here, but also just for people and women that want to get away, because I feel like we're just inundated with so much stress and technology. And you and I talk about that pretty much every day. And I was like, well, I wonder what it would cost to put up these little micro cabins around the lake. And I was like, I probably could get away with, maybe 25,000. And again, it's exactly what you said to me, Kim, just a moment ago. Where am I going to get that from? If I'm in a job, where am I going to get an extra 25 grand? There's no place that you can go, hey, you know what? I want to put a little micro cabin on my lake. Will you give me some extra hours? Will you give me a promotion? No, you got to wait for someone to retire or pass away, God forbid, or something of this nature to bring in that extra. And where I'm in an opportunity, you're in an opportunity. Like, we can take a look at what we're doing and figure out a game plan to make an extra 25,000. Like, that's not real life,
No, it's not. And I remember, I left a corporate job because I did stay for a number of years corporate. And because I was 32 when I walked away from there, and I was just given a promotion, a big promotion. It was on my dream board, corporate promotion for the forever, and it was going to have bonuses and everything. And it took everything in me to shake my head and say, no, I didn't accept it. And I remember Jerry telling me a story. Jerry Pletcher was my person and my mentor, and like Debbie to you. Funny how it was so similar. I mean, and because I just revere Jerry. She's like the smartest woman I know and never led me astray. Well, she was a teacher, right? In Pittsburgh, they do well. She was making a nice salary and she had tenure and everything. And she walked away from it. Or she was close to I think she was really close, something. And she went into the principal and he's like, Jerry, you can't be serious. Why? Well, because I'm going to do the candles. You're walking away. From however many years, it was a lot of years. Bob, her husband, was the principal at another school. And he just couldn't believe. And she said, oh, okay, well, you don't believe I. And she said, here, you can open it up. I haven't even looked at this check yet. And she handed him her check. And he opened her. Go ahead, open it. And it had a big old comma. And it was like it was a big check.
Yeah.
And he was like, his eye, she tells a story so good.
Yeah.
Like, can I have your number for my wife to give you a call? But he was floored that she'd walk away from such a big career. People don't see this industry often as that. They think it's for a chosen few at the top. You got to be lucky. You got to get in early. Well, we are. We were in early, and you are too. Anybody that would come along, because it is so early in. But yeah, it can be a little, it can be a lot. But that bit of support, and it just makes all the difference. An extra $500.
Yeah, exactly. And things have changed so much. Like, we used to be out every evening, running to meetings, traveling across the country in our cars and loading all this stuff up. And now it's right here.
It's crazy. Even if I go meet somebody let's look at the stuff. I'm like, that's it. That's all I got to pack up. I got one little bag. I got out the door, but we're home. Yeah. We're home and we travel and we take our phone and we work in the car. We work anywhere we want. We share links. And when I first heard that, I didn't believe it. I'll be honest, because we were very taxed. Our bodies, the carrying the amount of things, the amount of hours just to complete one thing. And we had to invent it all.
Mhm.
I could not believe this is a brand new company and everything is done.
Yeah.
Every tool, every resource, every link, everything. We do not create. I have to do all these. It's tap, 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 tap. You just got to know where to look. And
Yeah.
that's what we do all day long.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And, you know, I love hearing the stories of the people that, like, you're gonna be exposed to in Baltimore that do have full-time jobs or have super busy lives, and they talk about how they're earning 10, 20, 30 on the side of what they're already doing
Mhm.
just in the nooks and crannies of their day, and I'm just like, "Wow," like, they are I mean, technology is just really and I know there's even more coming down the pipes for us. It's been so fun to learn, and I love learning from you because you are, like, the health guru. I mean, if there's something to learn about health, you want it. You're like right in there like a dirty shirt. I've learned so much from you. And I know your team has learned so much from you. So, you know, to be with someone like yourself that is fully invested in people's health first, and then also helping them to make money, because that's really what we do here is help people make money while they get healthy. Like, if you added up the pounds just between Tracy Johnson on your team, Barbara Davis,
Mm.
Denise Lopez, Lynn Chamberlain.
We're heading to 500 pounds. I mean, I'm doing the math. Yeah, it's a lot. And there was a lot, there's a million other benefits. You're just doing the weight.
Oh, yeah, I know, because I call the team the Incredible Shrinking Team, and of course, our products are not just for weight loss, they're for and that's what I love about these products too, is you get one product, but, you know, it does 5 things, 10 things, you know? So people don't have to take this, and, like, I've always taken supplements, and I remember at one time, I had, like, a handful of, like, 20 things I would be taking, and
Mhm.
now, you know, I drink my coffee, I take my spoon of chocolate fat-burning, chocolate collagen. I take my one little tab, boom, I'm done for the day. And you know, off I go. It's so simple. And yeah, so
You know what I was thinking about, Tammy? I have a thought that I wanted to share because there's been so many people that have been displaced in this industry. I think over
mhm,
the last, gosh, probably a decade,
yeah,
right? Or more. It's just a lot of closings, a lot of, and the shifting of, and you and I didn't do much of that. You
yeah,
know, and I don't have anything against people that do. It's just, it wasn't for me
yeah, me neither.
to make a lot of shifts. And I think because I'm so invested in whatever the product is, and I can't just go, oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Or it had to be, and this, it was so unique, the things you shared with me that we didn't even know. We had nothing. I mean, we were here with nothing,
yeah,
with the hope of the snow collagen and these things, these little peps. And, but that was what made it so cool and
mhm,
so different because we're not another supplement company. That's
yeah,
not what this is. And it's
exactly.
so different and life changing. And, you know, we're zigging and they're zagging, you know, we're doing a different thing. And that I don't know. I love that. And I just feel like the people that are out there, you know, doing so, just think about where you want to go. Where are you happy where you are? Is it just okay? Or is it, 'cause don't be satisfied. Just, it's all right. I wouldn't. It's
Yeah,
gotta be, I can't invest it, even if it was part-time, because I
yeah,
didn't start doing this full-time in the beginning. I was hustling, doing other things, trying to make money and squeezing it in the car. I was doing that. And you guys, an hour a day. Overall, I kept hearing and I'm going, I can do that. I can do that. Hour a day, hour a day. And of course, I ended up moving towards and getting away from it. But the people out there, I'm hearing that not everyone's as happy as they might look on
mhm,
Facebook. I
yeah,
mean, we are. We truly are, you guys.
yeah,
We're not just saying that. I cannot do it. I could not sit here and act like this was the greatest thing. And it's like we have proof from our own bodies and all the people around us and how we feel. And yeah. So anyway, I'll let you speak. I just wanted to, I had that thought in my head.
Yeah, no, it's same. I'm so invested in the product and the team and what this company is doing and the changes they're making in the industry. Like, I love being part of a company that is founded by the field.
Mm.
Like people like us that know exactly what we need and put those things in place and are so open and willing to feedback or to change things or, like for our benefit, which of course is their benefit too, because they're the founders and they're doing exactly what we do.
Yeah, but we
Um,
don't talk about this much because, in other industries, what is it like? What is the culture of your company? I've
mm,
heard cultures could be not, I mean, I don't know what words, if I should share the words that I've heard some words and it's like, wow, and the culture we came from was really good for a while, for a long time.
mm,
It was, and that's why we stayed
yeah,
because I couldn't have, honest to God, stayed 30 years in a horrible culture or a
yeah,
difficult or but we lost our say. Like we do have a lot of input here. We are listened to. Yes, it's a newer company, but they are us.
yeah,
So it's a whole different feel here. And if because if you're in a culture that's not supportive and doesn't listen and doesn't feel good, you know, it might be worth a look because you know what? It doesn't even cost you a dime
yeah,
to
yeah,
enroll here,
yeah,
right?
exactly. It is free to start here right now anyway. So, what I just tell people is it's risk-free. Give it a try, look around, see if it resonates. If it doesn't, worst case scenario, you downgrade your account to customer. It's free to be a customer, it's free to be a social marketer, but social marketers make money and who doesn't like money? I mean, really. We're going into summertime. I know a lot of times when you're going into summer and you're maybe not quite at where you want to be for your health, it's a really good time to kind of lock on to something like this that can support you in that journey. Um, yeah, and I know there's a lot of teachers out there that in the summertime are looking for a little something extra to do. We love our teachers because they do so well here, right? Because they're just natural at teaching. And that's what we do. Really, we just really learn and teach others and support them to feel good or make money or whatever it is. And right now, I am having a special um, promotion for our team only. I think there's 45 people in. We don't know how many people are going to be in at the end, but anybody getting started right now that reaches their goal for the month of June, whatever that goal may be, will be entered to win a free trip for two anywhere in the world.
Hmm.
So, because we also have a travel product here, right? So that's pretty exciting. So 10 is the number.
Yes.
Are you one of the 10? If you're one of the 10, we got a little something extra special for you. And even if you're just watching, we just appreciate that you're tuning in. We'd love for you to comment down below the word freedom, the secret number 10, whatever it may be. And we'd love to connect you with some information. So take a look at it and make your own informed decision. We're not here to convince anybody of anything. We just really want you to take a look at it. If there is any kind of inkling of you wanting to feel better, you wanting to bring extra money into your own house, you wanting to be part of a community, you love to travel. The company just launched another incentive trip to Destin, Florida, which we talked about last week or the week before. I can't remember because you had just earned that yourself. So lots of fun things on the table right now.
So many things, so many bonuses, so much stuff, you guys. It is definitely worth taking a peek at. Like I
Yeah.
said, worst case, a 60-day trial. And it's so different. When people always said to us, "Oh, I can't do that. I can't get up there. You can't, share from your phone."
Yeah.
I mean, it's so much less intimidating of a thing, especially just sharing links. I mean, you made some money, you get a link either way, you're a customer or a social marketer. So I did want to share though, for any of you that are watching, if you have any issues with any cortisol, nervous system, I've taken a deep, deep dive. I do have a whole webinar that I did last week. I have a recording. If you would like it, just put that down below. Did you want the recording? I'm happy to get it to you. It is about 30 hours of research you guys went into, and I'm going to do another one because we barely scratched the surface. But if you're thinking something with your nervous system's going on, we did a quiz. There was a lot of information in there. A lot of women, especially over perimenopause and beyond, cortisol is a pretty big issue. And we have a cortisol crusher guide. We have a free guide. We'll hook you up. We will hook you up. And we should talk about the water. We should mention that.
How we have everything. We listen, you want a free trip, you want a free Vitamix, you want a free what? You want a walking pad, you want stand.
Yes, we're gonna turn back your clock. We're gonna do everything, you guys. You're gonna be so flippin' happy here. I'm telling you. Because
I think what it comes down to is we just love having fun. So we've got this really great, healthy community. So yes, let's talk about the water challenge. So it's free. There's no cost. You don't have to buy anything. You're just part of this like really great community that you get lots of added value. And so every day, you drink your water, you report in, and you're entered to win some prizes. And we got some really like a weighted vest, like I said, a walking pad, a Stanley drinking cup, all of these wonderful, beautiful prizes. And then if you do decide you maybe want to make a purchase, well, then might be entered to win a Vitamix. And then if you decide that you want to come on board with us, you might win a free trip. Like it's just, and all the while you're getting healthy and making money. So it's just a fun.
It really is. Because we all saw each other for the first time last year in Dallas. And some of us had known each other, seeing each other. Some of us had never met. So it was like, oh my gosh, to see everyone look so glowing, our skin's glowing from all this snow collagen and our bodies. Everyone's a great shrinking team. I'm telling you, everyone's you guys, the worst problem you're going to have is you need more haircuts because our hair has never been so long and soft and everything. You got to work on your nails a little bit. And you guys, you're going to need new clothes. Okay, that's your big problems that you're going to have here at Nueva.
Sorry, my computer was about to die. Can you imagine if the computer died when we were on here? That would be hilarious.
We should have found out what today was, the national day, because last week was the burger, and we didn't do that. We're having another mini month end today. We've been a little busy, things going on, but it's all good. So we had a great month. So yeah, so you guys basically we're going for double what we did this month.
Yeah, so. Exactly. It's a 100% increase in sales. If anybody can do it, this team can do it. We're looking for other people that want to be part of that want to get that piece of the pie to support their own family. So I think that the right people are going to come because they always do, right? When you set a goal and you're going for something and you're looking for people to run with, they show up. And like I said, it may be you, maybe it's not, maybe it's even someone you know. So
pass it on. That's what we're looking for that too. You guys, definitely, we would love you to refer, share the different things. But if you guys, any of you know me out there and you've been thinking and sitting back, this might be the month you want to try something. Might be the month you take a little dive in, whatever it might be, or encourage somebody else. Maybe you want to host a post. There's all kinds of ways you can support. But this is the biggie this month.
And you know what else? The founders here are so open, like they'll talk to you too. Like if you want to talk to one of the founders, this is not like some people that are behind the curtain that you never get to see or meet. They'll jump in and chat with you and tell you all about, what we're doing here and a little bit about their story and why Nueva and why the vision. So yeah. Anyway, Kim, this is always such a fun time of the week. This Unfiltered and Empowered. I don't think we did anything unfiltered today.
Didn't. We were kind of businessy today. We were kind of in that mode. So
yeah. Next week we'll bring the raw and unfiltered.
Maybe we'll talk something racy, something dicey. We'll come up with something real good next week. But all right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support. We love you.
Bye, everybody. Bye.